Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's daily recap. It's Friday, November 27th. It's Black Friday. Before we get into the market, I want to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving from on behalf of the T3 Live family to you. I hope everybody had a really wonderful holiday and a nice weekend. We are gearing up for the end of the year here, and before I get into the markets and trading, I just wanted to let everybody know that we launched our Black Friday specials from now until Monday midnight. So that would be 12 midnight on Monday. And to get involved, you have to go to our homepage and you see the banner ads. You click on the banner ads. It'll take you to this very special page where I want to know a little bit about you, and in order to provide you with the best opportunities, just take a moment, fill out these, very quick questionnaire, and then from there, enter your email, and we will send you opportunities to get involved in some of our services that are best fit for your interests or your needs. All right, what a week. And it was a shortened week. It was a holiday week, and not a total surprise here, but if we kind of zoom in on the S&Ps, and I'm looking at the spiders here, really narrow. Market really didn't move pretty much the entire week. We saw a little bit of a gap down on Tuesday, excuse me, and filled that gap and just sort of hung there for the next 2 days. Let's take a look at the weekly, and you can kind of get a sense of the broader picture here. As the market took its dip in August through September, snapped back. We saw a lot of volatility in this time period, and then back to highs. So now what do we do? Well, I think time will be the arbiter of that, and we still have a lot of resistance overhead that this market has built for more or less the entire year. And I still think a couple of weeks of consolidation in here would be the most bullish scenario, whether it's a week or 2 weeks. I don't think it's up and away. But you never know in this market. So, now that we sit at highs, the one thing we haven't had at all is follow through. The down has not led to any more down, and the up has not led to any more up. So it's the follow through that really has been the most challenging part of what will be 2015 as we go back and look, from here, January. For the better part of 8-9 months, we went sideways and then got one swift move down, only to then snap back. So now it remains to be seen. Again, more time is needed, in my opinion, before we can just throw our hats in the ring and be bullish for this breakout. But the market consolidating here, which could be a more bullish sign in the weeks to come. So we'll see. As far as today's price action, there's not a whole lot that I can really report or provide any insight, as it was a quiet holiday trading session. Some notables today: Amazon opening up a little bit and testing this prior high here and turning down, but again, not much to add outside of this level being tested again. That's about 683. The 680 level. So that I saw Disney down a bit here today, and it was very, very mixed bag. You saw some strength in some areas, saw some weakness. Retailers weak. Under Armour down again today. Walmart down. Some of these big retailer names have had a tough go around the last couple of months. But then you have on the other side, you have the Googles and the Facebooks that continue to act well and hold in their upper ranges. Apple still continues to be hard money as we go back in time, and you can take a look here since basically the middle of August. This whole range here has been not an easy trade, not a whole lot of follow through, and not a real convincing pattern here to make any sort of headway here for big cap tech. Most of that being driven by Netflix. Let's see here, Netflix back to highs. So you have a handful of things that act well. You have a whole bunch of things that don't seem to act all that well. But as far as today goes, like I said, a light holiday day. A lot of the oil stocks, Exxon, Conoco, some of these names, kind of still treading water here. I know some traders were looking at energy. for some follow through to the upside. I don't know that that's going to happen. Chevron, you can see, today really not much to report there, but certainly some interesting setups as we go into what will be the last month of 2015, and how quickly these years and these months, these weeks, these months and these years seem to go by. So I remember quite vividly talking about what to expect in 2015. Now that 2015 is coming to an end, we have to kind of set our sights for what the possibilities are for 2016. That being said, Scott Redler's going to have his year-end outlook report out towards the latter part of December. So keep your eyes out for that. That'll be $149. And Scott's been pretty spot on the last couple of years with his outlook, given a handful of nice winning suggestions over the last few years. Biotech, I actually think he said going into 2015 he expected the market to trade in a pretty tight range, for which it did for the better part of the first 8-9 months. So Scott's had some pretty good technical calls based on some longer time frames, so keep an eye out for that in December. And lastly, again, just take a peek at the Black Friday thing. Whether you're options, stocks, you're looking for education or trading idea services, there's probably something in there for you that's a bargain deal. And with that, like I said, wishing everybody a very happy and healthy and safe Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you later. Enjoy.